Like and subscribe to my channel and click the bell icon to get new video updates.
How layoffs affect your mental health and 7 tips to cope. I got fired last year, Susan told me. I didn't publicly announce it, and it was a lot to process, but I've decided to make a big change. To do as I said. I would never do that. I joined a startup to learn how to face the unknown and be part of a small team with a big vision. The silver lining to what felt like a dark cloud. There is hope, yes. Be sad for a moment, but then remember you're awesome. Then use your skills and network. With over 70,000 tech layoffs at big tech companies like Alphabet, Microsoft, Amazon and Meta, the power shifts again between employers and employees. A survey by Insight Global suggests the ball may be landing in employers' courts, as 9 out of 10 managers in the U.S. say they will take action in the event of a recession and would probably lay off employees. And with employees growing concerned about their jobs, 54% are more willing to take a pay cut to avoid a possible layoff, according to the survey. In the tech industry alone, there have been nearly 60,000 layoffs since the start of the new year. The daily increase in mass layoffs lengthens the list of companies shedding workers, and statistics show that nearly 47% of employed Americans admit they are unprepared for a layoff. Get your people on board, because when you're recovering from a recession, you need your people more than ever. I realize that not all leaders have the will to do this, but if you do, you will be shocked and amazed by the performance of your employees when they feel that kind of security and loyalty, explains Bean. Layoffs are scary. They crowd us out physically, mentally, and financially. So the question is, what do you do when this happens to you? At first, the first reaction is just chaos and confusion. Next comes the Google search for how to deal with layoffs and jobs near me. When and if you are unexpectedly fired from work, it is reasonable that you experience negative mental health effects, including depression, shame, fear of the future, low self-esteem and lack of motivation, says Courtney Coping of BetterHelp. Also, unless you were able to save up an emergency fund for such an occasion, being laid off can lead to housing instability and food insecurity. If you also unable to pay your rent or support your family while you after find another job, Cope offers 4 actions you can take to take care of yourself. Give yourself permission to be upset, but with time limits. Set aside time to wallow in the deep feelings you might be feeling. Those feelings deserve to be acknowledged, but don't let them rule the show. It is important to take steps soon to stabilize your future. Michelle English, Clinical Director of Healthy Life Recovery, believes it is important to maintain a healthy mindset after discharge. She shares 3 tips for staying the course. The first step to changing the way you think is to start looking for new jobs. Give yourself much time to linger and put your energy into the optimism of a new opportunity, suggests English. Second, revise your resume and write down all your achievements and skills. Don't forget that you are a competent, intelligent and desirable employee. A revised resume will help you imprint that confidence in your mind. My final tip is to have a schedule for applying for new jobs. Networking. This can easily become overwhelming and result in prolonged unemployment. A schedule could be 1 hour a day or 5 new opportunities a day. Adjust the number as is comfortable for you. Susan is not alone, and neither are you. If you are personally affected by a termination, you too could experience a rollercoaster of emotions. It is important to internalize that you are not alone, and that you are in a temporary state.